we were not attracting the type of people that I wanted. And I told Mike that, and Mike said, well, I'll go see what I can find. A few months later, he came up with Prospect Direct, who I had never heard of, and they had never heard of me. So we were kind of even from that standpoint. Mm-hmm. But I got to know him pretty well. The people in this company are terrific. They bend over backwards. They want you to succeed. They would like you to succeed with their leads, which we're working to do, but they want you to succeed. They have your best interest at heart. The thing I really like is they ask us, what kind of person do you want? What kind of characteristics do you want them to have? Where do you want to go? And then they go out and find those people. They don't always have a strong interest in our field. Well, in our field, very few people do. But even if it's a more common field. But what they do know is they get a letter from the company over my signature that says, I saw what you were doing through LinkedIn, and I think we should chat. It's nicer than that, but it works. And so people, it's a bit of a curiosity approach, which I think works really well, because too many times people try to ram a franchise down somebody's throat saying, you really do need to do this. It's not the case here at all. If you have the characteristics, we want to talk to you. And that seems to be much more acceptable to people. And it works great for us because we know we have a high quality person. I will say this, whether the person has an interest in our business or not, they're high quality folks that most franchise companies would love to have as candidates. So we feel really great about that. We just awarded a franchise to a gentleman in Raleigh, North Carolina, and I would say he's the classic candidate that most companies would look for. He's 40-ish, married, couple of kids, manages 30 people in his current job, has been doing that job for several years, 14 I think, and is just basically at a stage in his life where he'd had enough of a boss. My advice is you should call them. They will tell you not exactly what they do, but they will tell you what they will produce for you. And that's just fine, right? I don't tell people how I produce my results either. So the thing you want to understand is you will have to assess the match in terms of the business with the person you get. You won't have much trouble matching the quality of the person to what you want. So, but that's what salespeople do, right? You try to explain to people the value of your business and how it matches into their life. And it really seems to work quite well. And we would never have any doubt, anybody I bring to Mike who comes from this source, he knows is going to be a good candidate. So we're very pleased, and we plan to be here for quite a while.